two, three.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So it's a new video and it is going to be about my life update, and it feels so good of giving this intro after so many months, almost like after 7 or 8 months. And trust me guys, a lot have happened in these past months, and I have decided to leave YouTube for a while because of all those things that were going on in my life. All those things were very overwhelming, so I just decided that I will take a little break from YouTube, and once I am at a stable place, I will update you guys about what all have happened in my life and what are my future life goals. So if you guys have seen my last videos, you guys know that I left NEET and I was preparing for my IELTS exam at that time. So even after giving my IELTS exam, a lot have happened and I'm gonna discuss everything. So in my last video, you guys knew that I started preparing for IELTS, and I had to wait for almost like 3 to 4 months to get my passport appointment, because it is really difficult to get passport appointment in Punjab these days. Like there is a huge waiting list to get it, and the same thing have happened with me. I got my passport in November 15, and as soon as I got my passport, I took my IELTS exam. So I have given my IELTS exam on 10th of December 2022, and I have scored an overall band score of 7.5, with 6.5 band in speaking and writing both, and 9 band in listening, and 7 bands in reading. So when I've given my IELTS exam, I I had a rough idea about what I want to do in future, but I didn't have like a solid plan that I'm going to go to this country or I'm going to do this course. I have a rough idea that I want to do nursing, but I wasn't very sure about which country I want to go, and which uh, proper course I want to do. So after giving my IELTS exam, I decided that I will go for Bachelor of Nursing, and I was confused between two countries, Canada and Australia. I really wanted to go to Canada because all of my friends are going there, and yeah, I always have dreamt of going to that country, but I've changed my plan. I'm no longer going there, and there are a lot of reasons behind that. So in Canada, the Bachelor of Nursing is a 4-year degree, and they also require maths. And I didn't have maths in my high school, in my not in my like 12th or 11th grade. So for that, I need to go through different pathway options to get admission in Bachelor of Nursing in Canada. And also the weather of the country is not very suitable, and the present scenario of that country is also not very suitable because a recession is going on over there. So I decided that I will leave Canada and instead I will try and go to Australia for my Bachelor of Nursing. And when I started applying for Australian universities, I get to know that they need a 7 each band score in each of the module in IELTS, but I had 6.5 in speaking and writing. So I was very disappointed at that time, and I had no idea what to do. Uh, so then I had two options, that either I can go to Canada, opt for some sort of diploma, and then study that diploma, and after that I can get admission in Bachelor of Nursing. But that process will take me at least like easily 6 to 7 years, and I thought that that is such a long process. The second option that I had is to appear for my IELTS exam once again, and my family members have really insisted me to give my IELTS once again, because they really wanted me to go to Australia because it's a better option than going to Canada. So I've appeared for my PTE exam then, and I have just prepared for my PTE exam for like only 10 to 15 days, and after that I've given my exam, and luckily I scored the desired results that are needed to get admission in Bachelor of Nursing in Australian universities. So I have scored an overall of 84 with 90 in speaking, 73 in writing, 88 in reading, and 79 in listening. So after giving my PT exam, I thought that now everything is sorted. I will just apply to universities and then I will go to Australia. but the process was not that easy as it seems to be. So when I have applied to universities, I have a location preference in my mind, which is Melbourne, because I do have some relatives living over there, but I do not have any relatives in the entire Australia except for Melbourne. So I really wanted to go to Melbourne, and my family members also wanted me to go to Melbourne because if I will go there, I will have support of my relatives. But if I go to some other city, obviously I will not know anyone over there, so it is going to be very tough for me. And my parents have clearly said that if you are getting Melbourne, only then you are going to Australia, otherwise you are not going there. And when I started applying in Melbourne, I get to know that in Melbourne, Bachelor of Nursing is only available for February intake. And there is only one university that offers Bachelor of Nursing for July intake, which is La Trobe University. And by the time I applied for the universities, the February intake was already gone. So at that time, I only had one option, which is Latrobe University. Either I'm going to this university or I'm not going to abroad. So yeah, I only had one option. And when I applied to Latrobe University, I got a response from them within 5 days that their intake is full and they are no longer accepting students for July intake in Bachelor of Nursing program. And that thing just broke my heart because I wanted to go to Melbourne and that was the only option that I had. And La Trobe was the only university option that I had. And their intake is already full, and now I can't go there. So then I can either go to some other city, and by that time I already got offer letter from two universities from Brisbane. One is QUT and second one is CQU. But my parents didn't want me to go to any other city. They were insisting me to do my studies, my degree over here, and then go to Australia for my post graduation. So by the time I've dropped my plan of going to abroad, and I was completely hopeless that what I'm gonna do. But I don't know how, what magic have happened. I get to know that in Victoria University, Melbourne, there is a May intake for Bachelors of Nursing, and that intake and the seats for that intake are still available. So I've applied for that university and I got my conditional offer letter. After fulfilling all the conditions, I got my unconditional offer letter. And after all that stuff, that entire thing, like the entire process, was also very hectic and it was a very very long process. I may discuss it in some other video. So yeah, after everything was done, I lodged my file in Victoria University, Melbourne, in 24th of March. And today, which is 29th of March, I got my visa. Yeah, I got my visa in just like 4 to 5 days, and I can't tell you guys how happy I am that finally, my dream of going to Australia and studying over there is going to be true in future. My classes are going to start on 1st of May, and obviously I will go there like 10 days before my course start, so I hardly have like 20 days left with me to do all the things. So yeah, that was the entire journey, and finally I'm going to abroad. My childhood dream of going to abroad is going to come true, and I'm happy that I got a good degree. And obviously after doing that degree, I'm going to have a good future, and my dream of going to abroad is also going to come true. So I'm very very happy, and yeah, I'm back on YouTube. I will start uploading videos from now. I will upload study vlogs, and I will also upload my life in abroad and how all the things are going. So yeah, that's an update that I wanted to give to you guys, that I'm going to Australia in just 20 to 20 or 25 days, and I'm very happy and nervous at the same time. So yeah, one thing that I want to tell you guys, that since I have gone through the entire process of GTE and the entire process of offer letter and these things, so I think that I do have some knowledge about these things. So if you guys want to know about my entire GTE process, I can definitely make a video on that. So do let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, that is it for this video. I will see you guys in a new video very very soon.